Chicago Fire loses another important member of Firehouse 51 ahead of season 14. In a surprising turn of events, another Chicago Fire star is leaving ahead of season 14, following in Jake Lockett and Daniel Curry's footsteps. News of Lockett and Curry's, who portray Sam Carver and Darren Ritter in the One Chicago show, departures came a month before season 13's finale, following budget cut rumors. Now another cast member is set to leave. According to a report from Soaps.com, Michael Bradway will not return for Chicago Fire season 14. Bradway has played Jack Damon, Kelly Severide's long-lost half-brother, in the NBC procedural drama for the past 2 seasons. It seemed like he was becoming a mainstay in the series by the end of Chicago Fire season 13. Alas, that won't be the case. Damon underwent a series of ups and downs in Chicago Fire season 13. First, he was fired from Firehouse 51 after lying about not following Stella Kidd's orders while on a call, and he blamed his brother for it. However, Damon later accepted responsibility for his actions and made amends. Bradway's character even returned to 51 towards the season's end. Now Damon is leaving the fire station once again ahead of Chicago Fire season 14. It's unclear how he'll be written out, but the producers are reportedly open to bringing Bradway back if his schedule allows it. So Damon evidently won't be straying too far from Chicago. Fans can also rest assured that he isn't dying, at least for now. Not only will Severide, who learned he was going to be a father in the Chicago Fire season 13 finale, be affected by Damon's exit, but so will Lizzie Novak. Damon and Novak started a casual romantic relationship in season 13. It appeared as if their connection could grow more serious, but given Damon's departure, that likely isn't happening anymore. Another firefighter is down for the count heading into Chicago Fire season 14, and the TV show can't stand to lose anyone else. For starters, of the NBC procedural drama's 3 recent exits, 2 involve characters who are part of budding romances. Without them, Firehouse 51 is running low on romances. There are also only so many farewells that viewers can take before becoming fed up. Nevertheless, it's disappointing to lose Damon. His relationship with Severide instilled new life into Taylor Kinney's character, and Damon and Novak's will-they/won't they romance was intriguing. The good news is that the door is open for Bradway to reprise his role in future Chicago Fire seasons. Enjoy Screen Rant's primetime coverage? Click below to sign up for our weekly Network TV newsletter. Make sure to check Network TV in your preferences, and get the inside scoop from actors and showrunners on your favorite series. After more than a decade of action, heartbreak, and unforgettable camaraderie, Chicago Fire has once again shaken fans to their core, with news that another beloved member of Firehouse 51 is exiting. The NBC drama has never been shy about tugging on heartstrings or rewriting the future of its characters, but this latest loss hits particularly hard, leaving viewers stunned and wondering how the show will fill the gaping hole. For years, Firehouse 51 has been more than just a workplace, it's been a family. Every character who walks through those red doors becomes a piece of the ensemble puzzle, and when one departs, the ripple effects are massive. Whether through death, transfers, or retirements, the show has consistently reminded audiences that first responders live with danger every day. This time, however, it's not fire or smoke that's taking someone away, it's the relentless pull of change. The exit that changes everything. The latest cast member to depart is none other than one of the quiet, steady forces of the Firehouse. While other exits in the past, like Matt Casey, Jesse Spencer, moving to Portland, or Gabby Dawson, Monica Raymond, choosing a new life path, carried shock value, this departure feels different. It's deeply personal. Unlike the flashy cliffhangers where lives hang in the balance, this storyline was written with subtlety and emotional resonance, highlighting that sometimes the hardest choices aren't made in the middle of flames, but in the quiet moments afterward. The character in question, whose name will leave ambiguous to keep things spoiler-free for those who haven't caught up yet, has been a pillar of strength, loyalty, and dependability. From mentoring rookies to pulling off impossible rescues, their absence will alter the tone of Firehouse 51 permanently. Fans who have followed their journey since the beginning are already grieving the loss of both the character and the actor who brought them to more. Every exit from Chicago Fire carries emotional weight, but this one cuts deep because of the history behind it. This was a character who rarely got flashy storylines but quietly held the team together when chaos erupted. They were the type of firefighter, paramedic, or leader that grounded the family, reminding fans that not every hero needs the spotlight to be indispensable. What makes this even more painful is that the character's departure wasn't wrapped in tragedy. It didn't perish in a fiery blaze or fall victim to an enemy's revenge. Instead, they made a decision based on their personal life, proving that even heroes long for stability and peace. It's a bittersweet goodbye. Viewers are happy the character gets a chance at happiness, but devastated that their happiness means leaving the show. Reactions from the Firehouse family. On screen, the characters at Firehouse 51 are struggling to accept the departure. Chief Bowden, always the stoic leader, delivers a farewell that will break even the strongest fans. The squad, who has faced death and danger alongside this character, feels the weight of losing a teammate who always had their backs. The emotional goodbyes highlight the bond of family that has always set Chicago Fire apart from other procedural dramas. Off-screen, the cast has expressed nothing but love and admiration for their co-star. Social media posts show behind-the-scenes photos, heartfelt tributes, and emotional words about how much this actor meant to the set. For fans, it's both comforting and heartbreaking to know the relationships run as deep behind the cameras as they do on-screen. What this means for Firehouse 51. Firehouse 51 has weathered storms before, but each time someone leaves, the group dynamics change dramatically. When Casey left, Severide had to step into a new kind of leadership role. When Dawson moved on, Brett had to carry the weight of becoming the heart of the paramedic unit. With this latest departure, questions linger about who will step up to fill the void. Will the show introduce a brand new character to carry on the legacy, or will it give more screen time to current characters who have been waiting in the wings? Historically, Chicago Fire has balanced departures with fresh blood, giving viewers new faces to love while honoring the ones they've lost. But for longtime fans, no one can truly replace the familiar face they've grown to rely on for over a decade. Fans react in shock. As news of the exit spread, social media erupted with reactions. Twitter was flooded with broken heart emojis, memes of fans screaming into pillows, and long threads recounting favorite moments from the character's tenure. "I don't even know if I can keep watching without them," one fan tweeted, echoing the sentiment of many. Others tried to stay optimistic, reminding fellow viewers that Chicago Fire has always been about resilience. Some even speculated that this won't be the last time we see the character. After all, Chicago Fire has a history of bringing back familiar faces, whether for special guest appearances, emotional cameos, or even full-blown returns. Could this be a temporary goodbye? The door doesn't seem entirely closed, and fans are holding on to hope. Why exits are a double-edged sword. In many ways, the show's willingness to let go of important characters is what keeps it fresh and realistic. Firefighting is a career filled with risks, changes, and sacrifices. Not everyone stays forever. By writing exits that feel authentic, Chicago Fire maintains its emotional honesty. But the downside is clear. Fans get attached, and saying goodbye never gets easier. Every exit reminds us that while Firehouse 51 may be fictional, the emotions it stirs are very real. We root for these characters, cry with them, and celebrate their victories. Losing them feels like losing a friend.